From the Sunmark Federal Credit Union Content Studio, this is the Sunmark 360 with Glenn Stacy.
Hi guys, welcome back into the Sunmark Content Studio and the Sunmark 360. I'm Glenn Stacy. You're just in time for another episode of Let's Be Frank. A chance for us to sit down with Sunmark Chief Executive Officer Frank DeGraw, learn a little bit about what's happening with Sunmark, and give Frank the chance to answer your questions. If you have a question for Frank, feel free to email us at letsbefrank@sunmarkfcu.org. Today we're going to talk about the new Del Mar branch, some exciting upcoming news for Sunmark, and we'll learn a little bit about Frank's golf game. All right, so we're in the Sunmark Content Studio with Frank DeGraw, Chief Executive Officer here at Sunmark. Frank, thanks so much for hanging out with us and joining us and taking some time out of your busy schedule.
Well, thanks for having me, Glenn.
To share some information with our Sunmark members and anybody who's dialing in today. Last time we got together in June, the new Del Mar location was just nearing completion, and we're going to talk about that in just 1 second and kind of get your take on how things are going out in Del Mar. But before we get to that, I want to just dial back to some somewhat recent developments where the building that we're currently housed in, our main headquarters here on Route 7 in Latham, is now under our ownership. And I was wondering if you would like to kind of share, a little bit about that process and why we had decided to buy the building that we're in instead of leasing.
Sure. We purchased the building back in May, just recently in May. And the reason why we purchased it, Glenn, is for cost savings. We're always looking for ways to save money, because when we save money, we're able to give that back to the membership in a variety of different ways with new products and services, or lower interest rates on loans, or better deposit rates. So that was the main reason for the decision to purchase the building, and we're very happy we did it, because it's going to benefit Sunmark as an organization, but also benefit our membership.
It's been a very good summer for Sunmark. As I mentioned at the very beginning, we opened Del Mar. Last time we spoke, it was still under construction. Now it's a done deal. We had the grand opening. It's up and running. Can you kind of share with me how things are going in Del Mar and kind of your thoughts on the opening?
Sunmark members that live in the Del Mar area had asked us to put a branch there. And we listened to them, and we did just that. And we're very glad we did. We had a very warm welcome from the residents of the community, as well as the businesses within the community. And we're very happy for that as well. So Del Mar is going very well. We're glad the branch is open. And I encourage anyone who is out in that area to stop by and visit and say hello to our staff there. I'm sure they'll be happy to help you and provide you with any of the products and services that we have to offer. Now,
rumor has it that just because summer is wrapping up and that project is done, there are still a few projects on the agenda for Sunmark, and one of those projects is yet another new location. Would you like to kind of give us a little bit of insight on what's happening with something new for Sunmark?
Sure. Rumors spread quickly, but there's a lot of truth to that rumor. We do have a number of things going on over the next several months with projects. One of them is the renovation of our Glenville branch. By renovating it, we'll be installing the MyTMs, similar to what we have when we renovated our Broadway branch, but also the ones we put into our Rotterdam branch that we opened last year, and most recently our Del Mar branch. So it'll be a fully automated branch as well with the MyTMs. And at the same time, we're working on getting the permits and the approvals to build a branch in Brunswick. It's hard to say exactly when we're going to have the approvals.
Right.
Because it's hard to determine when the town is going to say yes or no to them, but we anticipate having them fairly shortly, and as soon as we do, we'll be breaking ground, and as long as everything goes at least the way I'm hoping it does, we should have a branch in Brunswick open in December.
Now, when you mentioned Glenville, you said it was going to be a fully automated branch, but it's going to be similar to the other locations where there's still the member service folks that are there to help you out, and you're going to have your choice, right, to either use the MyTM or have that helpful advice and consulting from a Sunmark staff member?
That's correct, Glenn. The machines are automated in that they will do the teller transactions if a person is willing and wants to go up and use the machine. But we will have people there as well to service our membership, help them with using the machines if they need help or have questions when using them and learning them. And if they want a loan, people will be there to be able to assist them with that, or they need financial advice, they'll be able to assist them with that, or if they have a question or an issue, they'll be able to help them with that. But I think once, like me, I know me, I think once you use the machines, you're going to love them. They're really easy to use. They're easy to navigate through as far as the transactions you want to do, and we're excited that this come into Glenville.
And it sounds like the MyTMs are kind of like, the way Sunmark is setting them up, it's like the best of both worlds, where you have your choice of a live person helping you, assisting you with your needs, or doing it faster and helping yourself out, and if you're in a hurry, going to the MyTM and getting your transaction done.
That's correct. That's correct.
Yeah.
It'll work both ways.
It is summer. I can't let you off the hook and leave the Let's Be Frank episode here without asking, the hardest hitting question of the day. How's the golf game?
I never know who's going to show up that day to play golf.
Yeah.
Golf is a work in progress.
Right.
So, I love the game. I enjoy it very much. But there are some days that, by the time I get to the 6th or 7th hole, I'm ready to say, it's time to go home because I don't think it's going to get any better. But no, it's going well. I enjoy playing golf, and enjoy playing golf in the Capital District. So
yeah, tell me, do you have like a favorite course, favorite place you like to go, or do you just enjoy just getting out there no matter where you're playing?
The Capital District is a great place to play golf in season because there are a lot of very nice courses, and so it's hard to say which one's a favorite. I like I said, I'm a member at one of them, so I play there more often. But I enjoy playing a variety of courses throughout the Capital District. I really do. They're beautiful courses.
It's always nice to get out there and just release some stress and also make some connections too.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right, well, Frank, thanks so much for joining us. Again, taking some time out. And if you have a question for Frank, I know we talked a little bit about what's happening with Sunmark, and we talked a little bit about the golf game, which is always fun. But if there's something that is on your mind and you'd like to get some feedback from Sunmark and from Frank, that's what this episode's all about. That's why we call it Let's Be Frank. So feel free to email your question to us at letsbefrank@sunmarkfcu.org. And in the next episode, we try to bang them out about once a month. We'll get Frank back when he has some time and answer your questions that you have regarding Sunmark and anything that might be on your mind.
Very good.
All right. So thanks for joining us on the Sunmark 360 on Let's Be Frank, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget to follow Sunmark and the Sunmark 360 on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube.